Hello students. In previous video I had explained you the birds problem. Today in this video I will teach you exercise first E. So first question of this exercise is we have to represent these three values on the number line. So first part is 1 upon 3. We have to show it on a number line. So for this what you have to do, first of all you have to draw one number line. Then on that here you have to take 0. Then after that here you have to take 1. Between 0 and 1 you have to make 3 divisions. In order to make 3 divisions you have to take 2 mark. In the denominator what is given here? 3 is given. That's why because of this denominator what we will do, between 0 and 1 we have to make 3 division. First division is this, second division is this, and third division is this. So in order to make 3 division we had drawn here 2 marks. Now after that next step is we have to write the numbers. This is 0, this is 1 upon 3, this is 2 upon 3, and this is 1. 1 means 3 upon 3, and 3 upon 3 means when we will cut these with a 3 table, answer will be 1. That's why we had written here 1. So what we have to show? We have to show 1 upon 3. So what you have to do? You have to put here 1 mark. That means this is 1 upon 3. Now see third part. Third part is 7 upon 4. In this question, numerator is greater and denominator is smaller. So first of all we have to change this part in mixed fraction. We will change it in mixed fraction. 4 1 ja 4, remainder 3. So 1 whole 3 upon 4. Now we have to draw the number line. Here we will put 0, here we will put 1, 2, and so on. So 1 whole 3 upon 4 we have to show on the number line. So what is given here in the whole? 1. That means this number will come between 1 and 2. This is 1 whole 3 upon 4. That means this number we have to put between 1 and 2. If it will be 2 whole 3 upon 4, then that means this number we have to show between 2 and 3. If it will be 3 whole 3 upon 4, so 3 is coming here. That means this number we have to show between 3 and 4. Like this you have to do. So what is this? This is 1 whole 3 upon 4. So to show 1 whole 3 upon 4, what you have to do? You have to show this number between 1 and 2. So between 1 and 2 what you have to do? What is in the denominator? In the denominator 4 is coming. In the denominator 4 is coming. Then between 1 and 2 you have to make 4 divisions. What you have to do? You have to make 4 divisions. To show 4 divisions what you have to do? You have to draw 3 lines, 3 marks. 1, 2, 3. These 3 marks you have to draw, and gap between these 3 marks should be equal. Like that you have to draw. So between 1 and 2 this number will come. Why this number will come between 1 and 2? Because this is 1 whole. 1 whole is coming. That's why we have to draw between 1 and 2. In the denominator 4 is there. That's why we have to make 4 division. This is first, this is second, third, and fourth. Now after that what is this? 3 upon 4. 1 whole means between 1 and 2 this will come, and 3 upon 4 means this first mark will be, it is coming after 1, so we have to write it as 1 whole 1 upon 4. Second one is 1 whole 2 upon 4. Next one is 1 whole 3 upon 4, and next one will be 1 whole 4 upon 4. 4 and 4 will get cancelled, 1. So 1 plus 1 will become 2. That's why we had written here 2. So 1 whole 3 upon 4 will come in between 1 and 2. That's why between 1 and 2 we had drawn 3 marks. Why we are drawing 3 marks? Because in the denominator 4 is coming. That's why we had drawn 3 marks. So that how many divisions will be there between 1 and 2? 4 divisions will be there. First division will be 1 whole 1 upon 4. Second division will be 1 whole 2 upon 4. In the whole you have to take 1 only, because these numbers are coming after 1. So this is 1 whole 1 upon 4, 1 whole 2 upon 4, 1 whole 3 upon 4. What we have to show? We have to show 1 whole 3 upon 4. So On 1 whole 3 upon 4 we have to draw the mark. 1 whole 3 upon 4 is this, that's why we will draw here one dark circle. So like this we have. Now see fifth part. Fifth part is minus 4 upon minus 3. So first step is we have to cancel these two minus sign. Now 4 upon 3 is given. 4 upon 3 means we will change this in mixed fraction. 3 1 ja 3, remainder 1 upon 3. So answer on solving it is 1 whole 1 upon 3. Now we have to show this number on a number line. So for this what you have to do, you have to draw one line with the help of scale. One straight line we will draw. Here we will take 0. Here we will take 1. And here we will take 2. This is 1 whole 1 upon 3. 1 whole means this number we have to show between 1 and 2. Now next step, what is in the denominator? In the denominator 3 is coming. Here what is given? 3. That means between 1 and 2 we have to make 2 marks. What we have to do? Between 1 and 2 we have to make 2 marks, so that between 1 and 2 how many divisions will come? 3 divisions will come. If we will draw 2 mark, first one here and second mark here, so between 1 and 2 how many divisions are coming? 3 division, first, second and third. So in the denominator 3 is there, we had drawn 2 mark, so that between 1 and 2 we will get 3 divisions. Now this is 1, next one will be 1 whole 1 upon 3, next one will be 1 whole 2 upon 3, and further next will be 1 whole 3 upon, next one, this 2 will be 1 whole 3 upon 3. 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3. So on solving it we get 1 whole 1 upon 1. And when we will change in improper, 1 1 ja 1 plus 1 will be 2 upon 1, and 2 upon 1 answer is 2. That's why it is written here 2. So you can write 1 whole 3 upon 3 also, and you can write 2 also. Both are correct. Now we have to show 4 upon 3 on this number line, and 4 upon 3 means 1 whole 1 upon 3. 1 whole 1 upon 3 is coming here, so here you have to put 1 mark like this. So like this you have to do all the parts of question number first. Now see question number 2. Question number 2 is also same as question number 1. We have to show on the number line. The only difference is that here minus sign is also coming in the numbers. So first part you see, first part is minus 2 upon 3. This term we will not be able to change in mixed fraction. This we can't change in mixed fraction. So what you have to do, first of all we will draw one straight line. Then this is the negative number, that's why 0 we have to write here. 0, minus 1, minus 2. This gap we can decide ourselves. It is not compulsory that you have to give this much gap. But one thing you have to remember, same gap we have to give here also and here also. These two gaps should be equal. Now this is minus 2 upon 3. We will not change this. We will not be able to change in mixed fraction. So what you have to do, this number will come in between 0 and minus 1. Since we will not be able to change in mixed fraction, that's why if we will divide 2 with 3, answer will be minus 0 point something. That means this number will come between 0 and minus 1. Now what you have to do, in the denominator what is given? In the denominator 3 is given. That's why between 0 and minus 1 you have to make 3 divisions. In order to make 3 divisions, you have to put 2 marks. What I said? In the denominator 3 is given. That means we need 3 divisions. In order to make 3 divisions, we have to put 2 marks. Now what you have to do? Minus 2 upon 3 you have to show. This is 0. 0. We have to move on left side. 0. This is minus 1 upon 3. This is minus 2 upon 3. And this is minus 3 upon 3. And when we will cancel these two, answer will be minus 1. That's why it is written here minus 1. So this is 0. This is minus 1 upon 3. This is minus 2 upon 3. And this is minus 1. Now we have to show minus 2 upon 3 on the number line where it is minus 2 upon 3 here. So we have to put here 1 mark. Like this you have to do such question. Now see next part, third. Third part is minus 9 upon 4. First thing is we will change this in mixed fraction. Minus will be as it is. 4 to the 8. Remainder 1. That one we have to write upside and 4 downside. So minus 9 upon 4 means minus 2 whole 1 upon 4. Now this term we have to show on the number line. So what we have to do, first of all we will draw one straight line. Then this is negative number. So here we will write 0, minus 1, minus 2, equal gap, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, equal gaps we have to give. This is minus 2 whole 1 upon 4. Minus 2 whole 1 upon 4 will come in between minus 2 and minus 3. This term we have to show between minus 2 and minus 3. So what you have to do? Between minus 2 and minus 3, what is in the denominator? 4. We have to make 3 marks. 1, 2, 3. If we will make 3 marks, we will get 4 division. First, second, third, fourth. 4 division we got. Now next step is minus 2 whole 1 upon 4 we have to show. Minus 2. This is minus 2 whole 1 upon 4. Minus 2 whole 2 upon 4. Minus 2 whole 3 upon 4, and this is minus 2 whole 4 upon 4. 4 1 ja 4, 4 1 ja 4, and when we will change in improper we will get minus 1 2 ja 2, 2 plus 1 3 upon 1. So minus 3 upon 1 means minus 3. That's why it is written here minus 3. So what you have to do here, minus 2. This is minus 2 whole 1 upon 4, minus 2 whole 2 upon 4, minus 2 whole 3 upon 4, and this is minus 2 whole 4 upon 4, and that will be minus 3 only. So we have to show minus 9 upon 4, and minus 9 upon 4 is minus 2 whole 1 upon 4. This is, that means this number is minus 9 upon 4. So like this we have to do all the remaining part of question number 2. Now see question number 3. Third question is find a rational number. A means 1. We have to find one rational number between 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 3. So we have to write one rational number between these two numbers. So first of all what you have to do? First of all you have to make these denominators same. In order to make these two denominators same, we have to find the LCM. So LCM of 2 and 3. We know what is the LCM of 2 and 3? 6. Now what you have to do? 1 upon 2. In order to make this denominator 6, we have to multiply it with 3. So here also we have to multiply with 3. Answer is 3 upon 6. Now next number is 1 upon 3. In the denominator 3 is coming, but we have to make 6. In order to make this denominator 6, we have to multiply with 2. So here also we have to multiply with 2. So 2 1 ja 2, 3 2 ja 6. Now we can check. Here also in the denominator 6 is coming, and here also in the denominator 6 is coming. Now what you have to do? We have to write these two numbers in ascending order. Which one is smaller among these two? 3 upon 6 and 2 upon 6. We know that 2 upon 6 is smaller than 3 upon 6. Now next step is between 2 upon 6 and 3 upon 6 we have to write one rational number. If we will cancel these two, let's you see here, if we will cancel these two with the table of 2, 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, answer will be 1 upon 3. If we will cancel these two, 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6, answer will be 1 upon 2. That means 1 upon 3 is already given in the question. 1 upon 2 is also already given in the question. That means these two numbers we had modified and we had written like this. So no need to cancel these two numbers, because if we will cancel these two numbers, answer will come again same. So it's better no need to cancel it, because we had changed these number and we had written in this way. So no need to cancel these two numbers. First one is 2 upon 6 and next one is 3 upon 6. Now between 2 and 3 denominators are same, and in the numerator 2 and 3 is written. Between 2 and 3 we will not get any number. So what you have to do now? First of all you have to write n. N means how many rational number we have to write in this question. in this question he said we have to find a rational number. A means 1. That means n value you have to take 1. Now next step is you have to increase one number. N plus 1 means 1 plus 1 2. 1 2. What I have done? If between these two number we will not get any number, then first step will be you have to check how many rational number you have to find. One number you have to find, that's why n value will be 1. Then next step will be we have to increase 1 in that value. That means n plus 1 we have to find. N plus 1 means 1 plus 1, answer will be 2. Now you have to multiply both number with 2 in the numerator also and in the denominator also. 2 upon 6 in the numerator and in the denominator we have to multiply with 2. Same case we have to do here also. 3 upon 6. Here also multiply with 2. Here also multiply with 2. So this will become 2 to the 4 upon 12 less than 3 to the 6 upon 12. Now between 4 and 6 we will get one number. Denominator are same. In the numerator 4 and 6 is written. Between 4 and 6 which number is coming? 5. So 4 upon 12, 5 upon 12 and 6 upon 12. So if we will cancel these two number, 4 1 ja 4, 4 3 ja 12, we will get 1 upon 3. If we will cancel these two number, 6 1 ja 6, 6 2 ja 12, we will get 1 upon 2. So between 1 upon 3 and 1 upon 2, we get one rational number 5 upon 12. This is the only question which he is asking in the question number 3. What he is asking? We have to find one rational number between these two. Between 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 3 we have to find one rational number, and that rational number is 5 upon 12. So no need to cancel it. You can write like this only. This is 4 upon 12 and this is 6 upon 12. So this is the answer. And one more thing you have to remember. It is not compulsory that your answer will be 5 upon 12 only. Between 4 upon 12 and 6 upon 12 infinite number of rational numbers are there. It is not compulsory that 5 upon 12 is the only answer. So for question number 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, no need to check your answer from answer sheet, because answer in the answer sheet can vary also, as these questions can have infinite number of rational number. Answer of these questions are not fixed. There are infinite rational numbers, so no need to tally these questions answers from your answer sheet. And if you will check also, at last in your answer sheet it is written that answer to these questions are infinite. So if your answer is coming different, it is not matching with your answer sheet, then no need to worry, your answer is correct only. Now see question number 5th. Two numbers are given, 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4. We have to find three rational number. How many rational number we have to find? We have to find 3. So first of all you have to make the denominator same. But in this question if you will check, denominators are already same only. So what you have to do? Between 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4 you have to write 3 rational number. But we will not get 3, we will get only 1. Between 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4, you know that 1 upon 4 is smaller than 3 upon 4. So between 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4 you will get 2 upon 4. But we will not get 3. We have to write 3 rational number. So what you have to do in this question? In this question you have to write n value. N means how many rational number you have to write? 3. Then next step is we have to find n plus 1. N plus 1 means 3 plus 1, that means 4. Now next step is we have to multiply numerator also and denominator also with 4. So 1 upon 4 is given. In numerator and denominator you have to multiply with 4. In the same way we have to do here also. 3 upon 4, numerator and denominator we have to multiply with 4. Now next step, 1 into 4 will be 4 upon 4 into 4 16 less than 3 into 4 12 upon 4 into 4 16. Between 4 upon 16 and 12 upon 16 we will get 5 upon 16, 6 upon 16, 7 upon 16. Many more numbers are there, 8 upon 16, 9 upon 16, 10 upon 16. These all are rational numbers only. He said we have to write 3. So after 4 upon 16 we had written 1, 2, 3. 3 rational numbers we had written. Then after that you have to write 12 upon 16. And if we will cancel these two, 4 1 is 4, 4 4 is 16. This one 4 3 is 12, 4 4 is 16. So between 1 upon 4 and between 3 upon 4 we are getting 5 upon 16, 6 upon 16 and 7 upon 16. 3 rational number we got between 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4. So 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4 only he is asking 3 and we are getting 3. So this is your final answer. But it is not compulsory that this answer will match with your answer sheet. So no need to worry. Answer can vary also. Now see next question. Question number 8. 8th question is question number 8th. 8th question is two numbers are given, -4 and -5. Which one is smaller here? Both the numbers are having negative sign. Both the numbers are having negative sign. So if the numbers are negative, the number which will look greater will be smaller. So which one is smaller? -5 is smaller than -4. Now in the denominator nothing is given. That means we have to take 1. This is -5 upon 1. This is -4 upon 1. Now between -5 and -4 we will not get any number. Integer we will not get. So what we will do? We have to write how many rational number? 10. So you have to say that n value is 10. Now n plus 1 value will be 10 plus 1. That means 11. You have to multiply numerator and denominator both with 11. Same we have to do here also. -4 upon 1 multiply with 11. Multiply with 11. So this will become -55 upon 11. This will become -44 upon 11. Now between -55 and -44 so many numbers are coming. We can easily write. So you have to write -55 upon 11. This is smaller number. Then greater number will be -54, -53, -52, -51, -50 upon 11, -49, -48, -47. How many we had written? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. -46, -45, 9 and 10. 10 numbers we have written. Now at last you have to write this one, -44 upon 11. So between -55 upon 11 and -44 upon 11 we had written how many rational number? 10 rational numbers we had written. So like this you have to do all the remaining part of this exercise. Now next exercise is exponent and powers. So we will start new exercise now. Exponent and powers. So what this term means? Exponent. Suppose I have taken one number 2 and if I am multiplying it 4 times, if I will multiply same number with 4 times, then I can write this number as in the terms of power. How many times this 2 is coming? 2 is coming 4 times. So I can write this as 2 raised to the power 4. So this representation is called exponent form. Such representation is known as exponent form. Here 2 is known as the base. 2 is called base, and this 4 which is coming in the power, it is known as exponent or index we can say, or we can say power. So this 2 is called base and this 4 which is written in the power, we will say it is exponent also, or we can say it is index, or we can say it is power. Now you will learn laws of exponent. Now you will study what are the laws of exponent. Suppose I have taken 2 raised to the power 4 into 2 raised to the power 3. Here bases are same. This is the base 2, this is also base 2, and in between these two bases multiply is coming. So in such case what you have to do, you have to write base as it is. In case of multiply we have to write the base as it is, and powers we have to add 4 plus 3. So answer will become 2 raised to the power 7. So this is the first law. What is the first law? First law is that if bases are same and both the bases are in multiplication, then we have to add the powers. Second law is if bases are same, here base is 2 and here also base is 2, both the bases are same, so you have to check what is the sign in between these two bases. Here it is multiply sign, so we had added the powers. Here in between these two bases divide sign is coming, so we have to subtract the power. So 2 raised to the power 4 minus 2, answer will be 2 raised to the power 2. So this is the second law. Now third law, if 2 raised to the power 3 is written and after that whole power is also written, so in such case what you have to do, you have to write like this: 2 raised to the power 3 multiply 2. Inside power and outside power we have to multiply with each other. 2 raised to the power 3 into 2, so this will become 2 raised to the power 6. Fourth law, 1 upon 2 raised to the power 1 is written. What is written? 1 upon 2 raised to the power 1. If we will bring this 2 raised to the power 1 in the numerator, we have to change the sign. What I said? If 2 raised to the power 1, which is written in the denominator, if we will bring in the numerator, we will write it like this: 2 raised to the power minus 1. Or if it is written 2 raised to the power minus 1, then we can write like this also: 1 upon 2 raised to the power 1. Earlier in the denominator what is there? 1. So if we will bring this 2 raised to the power minus 1 downside, we have to change the sign of this power. 2 raised to the power minus 1 is written, so we will write it 2 raised to the power plus 1. So this is the fourth law. Now fifth law is if in the power 0 will be there, any base will be any, either 3 base, either 5 base, and if in the power it is written 0, then answer of that term will be 1. When answer will be 1? If the power of any base will be 0, then final answer will be 1. Here 3 raised to the power 0 is coming, so final answer is 1. 5 raised to the power 0, that means final answer will be 1. So these are the 5 laws of exponent that you have to remember. Now I will explain you how to solve the question of this exercise. Let's see this question first. First question is evaluate. Third part is minus 4 whole power minus 3 is given. Minus 4 whole power minus 3. So first of all what you have to do, here power is negative. With the power, what is the sign? Minus sign is coming. That means this power is negative. So first step is we have to make this power positive. So under 4 we have to assume 1. In the denominator nothing is given, so we will take 1. Now in order to make this power positive, you have to take the reciprocal. What you have to do? Minus 4 upon 1 is written. What you will write it? You will write is minus 1 upon 4. In order to make this power positive, we have to do the reciprocal. 4 upon 1 is written, we will take 1 upon 4. Outside power will become positive now. Now we will not put minus 3, we will write 3 only. Now minus 1 upon 4 power 3. That means we have to multiply 3 times. Minus 1 upon 4, minus 1 upon 4 and minus 1 upon 4. How many minus sign are coming? 3 minus sign are coming. As the power is 3, that means minus will be 3 times. So odd numbers of minus are there. Odd. 3 is odd number. That's why in the answer you have to take minus sign. If power will be even means table of 2, then we will not take this minus sign in the answer. But here in the answer we are taking minus sign because 1, 2, 3. 3 minus signs are coming and 3 is odd number. So we will take minus sign. 1 into 1 into 1 will be 1. 4 4 is 16, 16 4 is 64. So this is your final answer. Now part number 6th. Sixth part is minus 4 upon 5 whole power minus 3. Here also we have to do same thing. Power is negative. In order to make this power positive, we will take reciprocal. Minus will be as it is. 4 upon 5 we will change and we will write 5 upon 4. Outside power will become positive now. minus 3 was written, now we will write plus 3. Now minus 5 upon 4 we have to write 3 times, power is 3, so minus 5 upon 4, minus 5 upon 4. Now after that, how many minus sign are coming? 1, 2, 3. 3 minus are coming and 3 is odd number, so in the answer you have to take minus sign. 5 5 ja 25, 25 5 ja 125, 4 4 ja 16, 16 4 ja 64. So this is your final answer of this part number 6. So like this you have to do all the parts of question number first. Now see question number second. Second question, part number 5th. 3 raised to the power minus 2 whole power minus 2. This is 5th part. So first of all, what you have to do? One power is given inside and one power is given outside. So we will multiply these two powers. 3 as it is. This is also the power of 3. This is also the power of 3. So we will multiply these two powers. Minus 2 multiply minus 2. So this will become 3. Minus multiply minus will become plus. So no need to put plus sign. Plus sign we will not put. 2 into 2 will be 4. 3 raised to the power 4. 3 raised to the power 4 means 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 3. So answer will be 81. So this is your final answer of this 5th part. Now part number 6th. 6th part is 4 power minus 3 whole power 0. Here also one power is given inside and one power is given outside. So what we will do? 4 will be as it is. These two powers we have to multiply. Minus 3 into 0. So answer will be 4 power 0. And the laws of exponent I explained you. If power will be 0 in any base, here base is 4 and power is 0. So if power will be 0, final answer will be 1. That's why 4 raised to the power 0 we will write 1. Now see 8th part. 8th part is 2 upon 3 whole power minus 2 multiply 2 upon 3 whole power minus 1. So here in this question you will observe that both the powers are both the bases, these are bases, both the bases are same, and in between these two bases multiply sign is coming. So we have to use law of exponent. This base we have to write as it is. In between these two bases multiply sign is coming. So we have to add these two power. Minus 2 add means plus minus 1. This minus 1 we have to take in bracket because plus and minus two signs are coming together. That's why we will take in bracket. Now next step is 2 upon 3 as it is. Minus 2 plus and minus will become minus 1. Now next step is 2 upon 3 whole power minus 2 and minus 1. Answer will be minus 3. Now here power is negative. In order to make this power positive, we have to take reciprocal. 2 upon 3 is given, we will take 3 upon 2. And this power we will make positive. Now next step is, we have to multiply 3 upon 2 3 times. 3 upon 2 multiply 3 upon 2 multiply 3 upon 2. So if we will multiply 3 times 3, 3 into 3 into 3, answer will be 3 3 ja 9, 9 3 ja 27. Similarly, we have to multiply 2 also 3 times. 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8. So answer is 27 upon 8. Now next part is 11th. 11th part. Question is 2 upon minus 2 upon 3 whole power minus 3 and outside that power minus 2. So here one power is coming inside and one power is coming outside. So this base we have to write as it is, and these two powers we have to multiply. Minus 3 multiply minus 2. Now next step, 2 minus 2 upon 3 we have to write as it is. Now we have to multiply these two powers. First of all we will multiply sign. Minus multiply minus will become plus, and no need to put plus sign. It is not compulsory to put plus sign. Now 3 into 2 will be 6. Now what will be the next step? This is minus sign. Minus sign and outside power is 6. 6 means it is even number. So this power is even. That's why this minus we will not take in the answer. In the answer we have to take plus sign. It is not compulsory to put plus sign. It is optional. Either you put plus sign or not. But if this power will be odd, instead of 6, 7 will be there, 3 will be there, 9 will be there. Then this minus we have to take in the answer. Now power is even, that's why instead of minus we will take plus sign. Now this 2 we have to multiply 6 times. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 to the 4. 4 to the 8. 8 to the 16. 16 to the 32. 32 to the 64. Upon. In the same way we have to multiply this 3 also 6 times. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to multiply it 6 times. 3 3 is 9. 9 3 is 27. 27 3 is 81. 3 into 3 will be 9. 81 into 9. 729. So in the denominator we have to write 729. So this is your final answer of this part number 11th. So like this you have to do all the remaining parts of question number 2. Now see question number 3. Simplify and express your answer with positive exponent. Positive exponent means answer we have to write with positive power. So this is the 6th part. 2 power minus 1 divide 2 power minus 2 whole power minus 3. So first of all what you have to do? Here in the bracket both the bases are same. First of all we have to solve this bracket. So in order to solve this bracket both the bases are same. So this base we have to write as it is. Between these two bases divide sign is coming, and if the divide sign will be there then we have to subtract the powers. Law of exponent we have to use. Divide is coming, because of this divide sign we have to subtract these two power. First power minus second power. Second power is minus 2. Two signs are coming together, we have to put in bracket. Now again we will put this full term in bracket and outside power is minus 3. Now next step, 2 power minus 1. Minus and minus will become plus 2 whole power minus 3. Now next step, 2 power minus 1 and plus 2. Answer will be minus 1 and plus 2. Answer will be plus 1 whole power minus 3. This one we have to write as it is. Now one power is inside and one power is outside. So these two we have to write as it is. We have to multiply these two powers. 1 into minus 3. Answer will be minus 3. Now this answer is having negative power, but he said in the question we have to write the answer with positive power. So in order to make this power positive, what we will do? Under this 2 nothing is there, so we will take in the denominator 1. So in order to make this power positive we will take reciprocal. 2 upon 1 is there, we will take 1 upon 2. 2 power minus 3 is there. In order to make this power positive, what we will do? We will take reciprocal. So answer will be 1 upon 2 raised to the power plus 3. So this is your final answer. Or you can write like this also. One more way is there. 1 upon 2 power 3 is coming. This 1 we can take any power. Answer will be 1 only. If we will take 1 power 2, final answer will be 1. If we will take 1 power 50, that means we have to multiply 1 50 times. 1 into 1 into 1 into 1. If you will multiply 100 times also, answer will be 1 only. So in this 1 we can take any power. But in the denominator which power is coming? 3. So here also we will take power 3. That means both the terms will have 3 power. So we can write like this also, 1 upon 2 whole power 3. Either you can write like this or you can write like this. Both the answer are correct. Now see 9th part. 9th part is minus 2 whole power 3 multiply minus 2 upon 3 whole power 4. Here both the bases are same. So first of all we have to solve this bracket. Inside this bracket both the bases are same. So this base we have to write as it is, minus 2 upon 3. Between these two bases multiply sign is coming. Because of this multiply sign we have to add these power. So what we will do? We will take this base in the bracket and we have to add this power 3 plus minus 4. Two signs are coming together, we will take in bracket, and outside this whole power is written minus 2. Now next step is curl bracket minus 2 upon 3 whole power 3 plus and minus will become minus 4 whole power minus 2. Now next step, curl bracket minus 2 upon 3. 3 minus 4, answer will be minus 1 whole power minus 2. Now what will be the next step? Next step is this base we have to write as it is. What is the base? Base is minus 2 upon 3. Outside this base, one power is given this inside the bracket and one power is given outside the bracket. So we have to multiply these two powers. What we have to do? We have to multiply these two powers. So minus 1 multiply minus 2. So answer will become minus 2 upon 3 whole power. Minus multiply minus will become plus. 1 into 2 will be 2. So your final answer is minus 2 upon 3 whole power 2. So this is your final answer. In your textbook, this answer is given wrong. You can correct it in the answer sheet. Here minus sign is not given in your answer sheet. So you correct it. Answer will be minus 2 upon 3 whole power 2. So like this you have to do all the remaining part of question number 3. Now see question number 4. Third part. 2 upon 5 minus 3, 4 upon 15 power 2, 7 upon 225 whole power 0. Here in this question, all the bases are different. Bases are not same. So we will not use here laws of exponent. In order to use laws of exponent, bases should be same. But here all the bases are different. So we will not use laws of exponent. What we have to do? This power is negative. In order to make this power positive, we have to take reciprocal. We will take here 5 upon 2 whole power 3. First step is this. What is the first step? We have to make the power positive. Next, 4 upon 15 power 2. This is positive power. So in what you have to do here? You have to do the square. 4 square. 4 square means 4 multiply 4. Answer will be 16. 15 square means 15 into 15, answer will be 225. Here 7 upon 225 whole power 0. I explained you, if in the base anything is written but in the power 0 will be there, then final answer will be 1. Since here power is 0, we will write it as 1. Now what will be the next step? 5 power 3, that means 5 multiply 5 multiply 5, answer will be 125. 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. Here power is 3, so we have to multiply 3 times. Answer will be 8. 16 upon 225. Into 1, if we will multiply these two numbers, answer will be 16 upon 225 only. Now we will cancel these two numbers. 25 5 ja 125. 25 9 ja 225. 8 1 ja 8. 8 2 ja 16. So 5 into 2 10 upon 1 into 9 9. So this is your final answer of this question number 4, third part. So like this you have to do all the remaining part of question number 4th. Now see fifth question, first part. Question number 5th, first part. 2 power 0 plus 3 power minus 1 into 4 power minus 1. First step is we have to solve this bracket. In order to solve this bracket, first step what you will do? This is 2 power 0. Power is 0. So we can write this as 1 plus, here power is negative. If this power is negative, what we have to do? We have to take the reciprocal and we will make it positive. 3 power minus 1 is there. We will write 1 upon 3 power plus 1. In order to make this power positive, we have to write it as 1 upon 3 power. Here also we will do same thing. This is the power and this power is negative. In order to make it positive, what we will do? 1 upon 4 power 1 we will write, then this power will become positive. Now under this nothing is there, we will take 1. Now we have to find the LCM. 1 and 3 LCM will be 3. 3 power 1 is given. 3 power 1 means 3 only. So 1 and 3 LCM will be 3. 1 3 ja 3. 3 into 1 will be 3 plus 3 1 ja 3. 1 into 1 will be 1 into 1 upon 4. Now 3 plus 1 will be 4 upon 3 into 1 upon 4. 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So final answer is 1 upon 3. Now come to sixth part. Sixth part. Here all the bases are different. So first step what we have to do, we have to make these powers positive. Minus sign is coming in the power, so we have to make them positive. So this is 1 upon 1. In order to make this power positive, what we will do? We will do reciprocal. 1 upon 1 reciprocal will be 1 upon 1. Power will become positive. Minus. Power is negative. In order to make this power positive, 1 upon 2 is written. We will take 2 upon 1. Whole power positive. Minus 2 was there, but we will write now plus 2. This is also minus 1. In order to make it positive, we have to do reciprocal. 3 upon 1 whole power plus 1. Minus. Here in the power, what is written? 0. In the power 0 is written. So this full term we will write 1. Now next step. 1 upon 1 answer will be 1. Power 3. Minus 2 upon 1. 2 divided with 1. Answer will be 2. Power 2. Plus 3 divided with 1. Answer will be 3. Power 1. Minus 1. 1 power 3 means 1 into 1 into 1. Answer will be 1. 2 power 2. 2 into 2. 4. 3 power 1 means 3. Minus 1. This is plus 1 and this is minus 1. Both the numbers will get cancelled. Because this is plus 1 and this is minus 1. Sign are opposite but numbers are same. So in this case we will cancel them. Minus 4 and plus 3. Answer will be minus 1. So this is your final answer of this sixth part. So like this we have to do all the remaining part of question number 5. Now see question number 6, third part. Question is evaluate this. 1 upon 2 power minus 3 plus 1 upon 3 power minus 2 whole power minus 1 divide 1 upon 4 power minus 1. This is the question. So first of all what you have to do? These two bases are different. So first step is we have to make these power positive. So what you will do? 1 upon 2 power minus 3 is there. We will write 2 upon 1 power plus 3. Then we will do reciprocal. We have to change here sign. Here also we will do reciprocal. 3 upon 1 whole power minus 2 is there. But we will write 2 because we have taken reciprocal. Whole power minus 1 divide. This power is also minus 1. So here we have to take 4 upon 1 power 1. This minus power we have to write as it is. This power we will not make positive. This one we will make later. Later on we will solve this power. Now 2 upon 1 means 2 divided 1 means 2 power 3. 3 divided 1 means 3 power 2. Outside the bracket minus 1 divide 4 divided 1. Answer will be 4 power 1. Now next step. 2 power 3 means 8. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. 3 power 2, 3 into 3 will be 9. Whole power minus 1 divide 4. Now 8 plus 9 answer will be 17 power minus 1 divide 4. Now next step is this 17 is having power negative. So here we will take 1. In order to make this power positive we have to do reciprocal. So 17 upon 1 is given. We will take 1 upon 17. Then whole power minus 1 is there but we will write plus 1 now because we have taken reciprocal. Divide 4 upon nothing is there so we will take 1. Now what you have to do? 1 upon 17 we have to write as it is. Power is 1. So 1 power no need to write. 1 upon 17 power 1 means answer will be 1 upon 17. This divide we will change into multiply. 4 upon 1 is written. 1. Now we will write 1 upon 4. Now we have to multiply these two numbers. 1 1 ja 1. 17 4 ja 68. So this is your final answer of this sixth question, third part. Now see next question. Question number 7. Question is by what number should this be multiplied? We have to multiply this with one number. We don't know that number. So first step what you have to do, let the number is, we will assume that the number which we have to multiply with this one is x. Now this number 5 upon 3 power minus 1 we have to multiply it with x so that the product become this much. So that the answer of these two multiplication will be 3 upon 4 power minus 1. Now what will be the next step? Both are having negative power. We will make them positive. 3 upon 5 power 1 into x. In order to make it positive, we have to take reciprocal. 4 upon 3 power 1. Now 3 upon 5 power 1 means 3 upon 5 into x. 4 upon 3 power 1 means 4 upon 3. Now next step will be this 5 is in divide, we will bring on right side, so this 5 will come here in the multiply, 4 upon 3 multiply 5. This 3 is in the numerator, when we will bring on right side it is in multiply, now it will be in divide. So 3 upon 5 is written, when we will take it on that side, right side, answer we have to write it as 5 upon 3. And what is the remaining term here? X is the remaining term. Now nothing will get cancelled, 5 4 is 20, 3 3 is 9. So this is your answer of question number 7. So like this you have to do 7. Now see question number 8. By what number should this be divided? So first of all what we will do, let the number is x. Now what he is saying, by what number should this be divided? This number we have to divide. So first of all we will write this number. We have to divide this number. He is asking by which number we have to divide. So here we will divide this number with x to get 15 upon 16 power minus 1. Now what will be the next step? This minus powers we will make positive. So minus 2 upon 3 we will take, instead of 2 upon 3 we will take 3 upon 2. So this power will become plus 1. Now divide sign is there. Instead of this divide sign you have to take multiply sign, and when we will change this divide into multiply you have to do the reciprocal of next number. X upon 1 is there, so we will write here 1 upon x. This is minus power. In order to make it positive we have to write 16 upon 15 power plus 1. Now this power is 1, so in the power 1 will be there, answer will be same, minus 3 upon 2 into 1 upon x is equal to 16 upon 15. Now what will be the next step? This x is coming in the denominator, so this x we will bring on right side in the numerator. 15 we will bring up, 16 is up, we will bring this 16 down, 3 upon 2 will be as it is. So this 15 we will bring up, 16 we will bring down, and this x is in the denominator, on right side we will take in the numerator. Now nothing is cancelled, so we have to multiply it, and on multiplying we will get 15 3 ja minus 45 upon 16 2 ja 32. So this answer we will get minus 45 upon 32. So like this you have to do question number 8. Now come to question number 9, second part. So in this question here bases are same. This is base 3, this is also base 3, and in between these two base multiply sign is coming. So what we have to do in multiplication, this base we have to write as it is, and these two powers we have to add. So power is 2x plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 upon 5 we have to write, 3 power 5 we have to write as it is. Now 3 power 2x plus 1 and plus 2 will become plus 3 is equal to 3 power 5. Now here base is 3, here also base is 3, and in between equal sign is coming. So in such question what you have to do, you have to compare on both sides. So what you have to write, on comparing. When we will compare both sides, these bases will get cancelled, these two powers we have to put equal. What is the sign in between? Equal sign. So these two power we have to put equal. 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. Now 2x is equal to, this 3 will come on right side, 5 minus 3. So 2x is equal to 5 minus 3 means 2. Now this x we have to write as it is, this 2 we have to bring in divide. So answer is x is equal to 1. So like this you have to do second part. Now see this fourth part. What is this fourth part? Here bases are same, and in between these two bases divide sign is coming. So what we have to do, base we have to write as it is. Because of this divide sign we have to subtract these power. So first power is x plus 1, subtract means minus. Second power is minus 2. Two sign are coming together, so we have to put bracket. Is equal to 2 upon 3 power 6. Now we have to open this bracket. 2 upon 3 power x plus 1, minus and minus will become plus 2, is equal to 2 upon 3 power 6. Now we will solve these two. 2 upon 3 power x plus 1 plus 2 will be 3. 2 upon 3 power 6. Now both the bases are same, and in between these two bases, which sign is coming? Equal sign is coming. So what you have to do? On comparing, the equal sign is coming, that's why we will compare on both sides. On comparing, these two power will get equal to, that means x plus 3 equals 6, x is equal to 6 minus 3, so final answer is 3. So like this you have to do this question number 9. So now rest of the parts you have to do in your homework. So your homework is, you have to do exercise first E, rational number exercise which I explained, then this exercise second also, exponent exercise, and after this one revision exercise is given. In that revision exercise you will get the mixture of all those exercises which I had explained in the previous videos. So your homework is, you have to complete this exercise first E, exponent exercise also, and after that one revision exercise is given. You have to do that revision exercise also. In case of any doubt, you can put comment. I will clear your doubts.